All right, well, welcome. I'm going to do a little video. This one is going to be a different series. You'll catch me in action on doing some of my life events here. Right now I'm walking my little corgi, trying to exercise with this stupid exercise vest on. Thought that would be a good idea. It's actually from Box. It's a really good vest. This one is 2 layers, but it has, I've loaded 75 pounds on it. Can't do 100 pounds yet because my back is just not where it needs to be to do a long 100-pound walk. So 75 pounds is sufficient for me. Now, this video series is going to be anything that you guys want to talk about, or anything that I feel is important. I'll push it out. My arm's already getting tired. I'll push it on this side, and then you guys can have that content. Okay, the first question that I am asked a lot is, why in the world are we using style guides? We're never going to use style guides out in the real world, and the short answer is that's a bunch of hapoopy. You'll use style guides all the time. Here at school you'll do MLA, APA, Chicago formatting, and you'll also do actually those are pretty much it. If you're in my legal classes, then it's Blue Book and legal formatting. Come on, doggy, hurry up. But you'll use them a lot. In the professional world, every large company has their own style guide. And then if you work for the government, they also have their own style guide. It's a way of standardizing text. So everybody's doing the same type of format, right? All the newspapers have their own style guide. All the magazines have their own style guide. Everybody uses style guides, so get used to it. It's not that hard once you understand APA. Pretty much everything follows APA, and you can just master APA, and once you master APA, you can just wing it with the rest of the style guides. And if you make a small mistake here and there, it's not that big of a deal, unless you're a professional writer. Then it becomes a big deal. So don't make those mistakes. All right, where can I learn how to write better? Well, there's writing workshops at every university. That's probably your first spot. If you're an undergrad, come on, doggy. If you're in undergrad classes, start with the university. The writing centers are good. They have lots of videos out online on how to write better, right? I have a few. The biggest thing is actually writing. So getting out and writing, applying the feedback that the professors give, and then more importantly, read. Read writing books, read normal books. I have another video on reading out loud. My little dog is getting old, so she can't walk very well. But you need to read out loud, and you could actually hear, train your ear to hear what you're writing. Okay, next one is how I get it all the time is, how do I proofread my paper? Well, it all starts on how you actually format your paper and what you do to set up your paper. The very first thing before you actually proofread, what you should do in theory is, come on, what you should do is actually, hi buddy, is do an outline on your paper first, right? So it needs to make sense. Use an outline. Second, set up spell check. After you're done with your first draft, set up spell check correctly. I have a video on that too. Set up spell check. Make sure you proof your work. Look for those passive voice sentence structure, guys. If I can tell you one thing that's like the most important, is probably getting rid of those passive voice sentence structures. Stephen King says a true sign of an amateur writer is passive voice. So make sure you actually work on eliminating passive voice. Second thing is actually reading your paper. After you do all that stuff, read your paper out loud. And if something sounds funny, it just might be funny. So kind of work on changing it. Third thing, or fourth thing, what number am I on? I already lost. Fourth thing that I do with Sorry, I keep on switching my, probably getting you guys sick here. Fourth thing I like to do when I proofread my work, I like to put it down for a couple days and then reread it again. I don't do the whole, let me read it backwards and see if it makes sense. It's not gonna make sense. You're reading it backwards, right? So I like to put it down and then reread it and then proof it. On my large documents, these are the ones that I might do quarterly. I might finish it the first month and put it down for a whole month before I do my final draft. It's that important. So that's that. Okay, those are enough about writing. What about personal stuff? So I'm in law enforcement. Some of the questions is, do I like law enforcement and what do I recommend? Yes, I love law enforcement. I think it's a great and honorable field. I think a lot has changed over the past, I don't know, past 5 years. Everything from how we interact with the public to, come on doggy, quit sniffing everything. How command staff treats us, environment internally as well as externally. Everything has changed over the past 5 years. So if you're looking into getting into law enforcement, make sure you know what you're getting into before you do it, so you're not wasting your time in the academy and in field training, and then you realize it's not the profession for you. So get out there, do some ride-alongs with agencies, and then have fun. And then I think that's it for today, guys. If you guys ever need anything from me, feel free to reach out to me. Like I said, I'm going to do these little videos here and there when I have time to push out this content for you. I think that's it. Oh, my professional writing students that are out there, please make sure you look at my comments on your papers so that you guys can learn and be successful here in the next block of instruction. Take care and have a great rest of the week.